G'day gang, Ben from Snowy's today showing you Tiegear's Nero-R ratchet strap. It's got an R in the name because it's a retracting ratchet strap, which means there's 3 meters of webbing wound up inside here and it retracts automatically, so you don't have to worry about loose ends all the time. Weighs a bit over 1 kilo. You've got 3 meters of webbing in here. There's a combination of steel and alloy elements in the ratchet here. And it's got 2 heavy duty clips with gates on each end here, and these are rubber coated as well. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. I'll set this up today. I've just got a tub here. You probably want to use this in fairly heavy duty applications. It does have safe working loads stamped on here, so 750 kilo max, 250 kilo safe work loading. And I will set this up here using Tiegear's soft anchors. So these are available as an extra item, a pack of 4 of these. You get this type here, which has just got a soft thing on each end. You loop it around. You can hook any anchor you like, but in this instance, we're using the Nero-F. I'm then gonna pull the other end of the ratchet out here. Now, Tiegear haven't specifically given instructions on how to use this. I've had a bit of a play around by myself, and it does work. There's a few little elements you need to kind of do at once. So there's 2 levers, this lever here, and you've also got, if you have a look in here, this locking mechanism in here which slides on the outside. So I've found that you do need to pull on this to release it for one of the sections. So if I fold this all the way back up this way, it's ratcheting, so it's pulling this strap back in on itself. And that won't go down any further there unless we release some of these mechanisms. Now it's got an obvious button here that you press in, and that releases this first notch here. But what I've found is you do also need to just give it a bit of a hand by releasing this bit in here. So push that in as well, and that folds down to this first spot here, just under this notch. Now that's in a ratchet position, so as I pull this out, you can hear it's making noise. If we push it one step further, it's in retract mode, so this just goes in and out really smoothly. So to attach it, I think for easiest use, just push it all the way down, and then we can pull this out and hook it in at the other end here. Now I've got Tiegear's other soft anchor here. This one's just got a metal D-ring in it. Once again, these are available as a 4-pack as well. Clip that through there, and that's the Nero-R all attached, and we're ready to tighten this up. Coming back to the ratchet here, we can now start to tighten this up. So we've got no loose ends or anything here. I can now just push the little grey lever there, lift this up all the way, and then we can start to tighten this up. So back and forward until we get nice and tight. Now you could use this in conjunction with Tiegear's flex strap if you want to add an element in here that adds a bit of tension, so it would stretch and then maintain tension on the load. That's really tight there at the moment. So that can sit, keep your load secure, easy to use, no loose ends to tuck away. Now when you do go to release this, it's a little bit clunky just to get it to release. What I recommend doing is just pulling up on the ratchet here just to release some of the tension on this stop down here. Pull that forward, hold that forward, and then push down on the grey strap here, and that releases it all. Now you need to push this all the way down. If it doesn't go smoothly, you'll just need to pull this lever underneath down a little bit till it goes all the way down, push it all the way down, and now we're in ratchet mode again. We can now release, I'm going to release this end here because I can now just walk up to the other end. The tension's released in there all the way, undo that, and that's our Nero-R all packed up. So no loose ends to deal with. It's all just rolled up neatly inside there. You don't have to worry about it when it's packed up, when it's set up with loose ends of the strap flapping around, or when it's packed away in your car, it all just tucks away nice and neatly. That is Tiegear's Nero-R self-retracting ratchet strap. Buy them now online at snowys.com.au.